Hey, what's going on, everybody? You can call me Snippy, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Beta 1.7.3. Shut up, Nether Portal. Welcome back, everybody. So, I have just mined about... Deja vu? Have I been in this place before? Why is there a cow here? Again, by the lava, again. I'm not living through this again. Can't make me do that. I've already lived through that once. You're not making me live through that twice. That movie ain't getting a sequel. Alright. Welcome back to Minecraft, everybody. I got about 500 stone to continue working on a building with. Great building. We're going to keep working on it. I think instead of just building up more, which... hello there. Which I definitely could do. I think we should spend some time making it look a little better on the outside, and I already have some idea for how I want to do that, kind of, a little bit, maybe something like that. I don't know. Okay, here's the thing about skyscrapers, right? They're not actually like flat, right? They're not actually flat all the way up. They have like stuff around them, you know what I mean? They have like... Hello, chickens. Hello, Terry. Hello, Jerry. They have these like exterior, I guess, I don't even know what they are. What do you call these? Actually, I don't know what these are called, but they have material around the outside. I don't know, maybe they're structural supports type things. Maybe they just add depth to the building, which is nice, and that already makes it look a lot better. In fact, I already know what I want to do for more, so I'm gonna use this to climb up. No, I'll use wood. I can just use the axe for that. And I'm going to do this, and we're gonna go up more than 4. We're gonna go up like 7, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that. I think maybe something like that. That might be what I want. I want to put letters here, and I don't actually know what letters I'm gonna put. I guess it's the company name or something, but... Whoa, look at that vignette. I don't know if you can tell. It's very, very subtle. But there's like a little vignette around the edge of the screen when I'm in the shaded area. It's really weird. Okay. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so now it's 6 on the interior. Okay, let's just try making an S and see if like if that works. So an S is like this, like that. An S is that. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the product. God damn it, I'm gonna take so much fall damage today. Okay, so it's okay, 7's too tall. So I guess we'll just have to reduce it by 1. Hello, sheep. You really like bleeding in my ear, don't you? And hopefully that's not bleeding, because that would be very, very unhygienic and horrible. And I'd have even more reason to kill you than I already do. I mean, I don't. They're sheep, guys. I would never do that, alright? They're not like goats or anything. I would never do that, okay? Never. In a million years. Well, other than that one time. That one time. We are going to move on from the past, okay? Because that's what you do. Alright, so I like the S. I'm gonna keep the S. God damn it. I hate you, Minecraft. I hate fall damage. I really do hate fall damage. I remember in the Dishonored playthrough, like I died to fall damage like 5 million times. It was hilarious every single time. God, I kind of missed that. I guess that's how it goes when you play through multiple games and stuff. And I still don't know, you know, what comes next, what comes after, or anything. I was gonna save some of this talk for like the next Stardew video, because that's what I'm gonna record after this, like immediately after, so that I have a whole day to edit it, which is more than enough time. It's just a comfort thing, I guess, so I don't feel as stressed or anything. But man, it is. Oh my god, I hate you, fall damage. it's kind of difficult having done this for as long as I have already, and I'm not saying that it's been a long time, or that it's, you know, like I'm a veteran or anything. I just mean like I'm at the period where it's like, yeah, there's games that I have beaten and I've moved on from, and that is it. Like that exists. I have a better idea. Instead of an S, I'm gonna make this the 800 subscriber special plaque thing. Yay! Right, guys? Because I did hit 800 subscribers. I did, and I don't celebrate enough. So here we go, guys. Here's the celebration. Here it is. This is what you've all been waiting for. Shit, there's not enough room. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, no. Oh no. Oh god. Guys, oh no. Oh guys, oh no. It's over. I don't know. I've been there and I've done that with some games, you know. Oh god, that's horrible. Oh. Oh. Oh god, that's so bad. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh god. There's nothing I can even do about that. Oh, there's nothing I can even do about that. I can't even fix that because, like, that I can't get rid of that. Also, that just looks like some other kind of like logo or something. This looks like enchanting table language. If you look at the gaps, I take this back. I'm gonna change this into something else. All right, so what I decided to go with after fiddling with, you know, realizing how that it, you know, it's not even, and why don't you just die sooner? It's not even, or rather that it is, and it's not supposed to be. I don't know. You know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say. This is just about the only way I could really get anything to work. So, so that's what we're going with. That's what we're gonna go with. Some weird logo thing. I was gonna spell something out, and you know, it doesn't really work that way because the total amount of number, there's not enough room. Okay, let's put it that way. There's not enough room, so let's just focus on the rest of the building. But it did give me the idea to do this, so it's gonna go all the way around. I guess that's the first thing I should do, is actually make it go all the way around. I mean, I already did on the ground floor, so it's only natural that I do it up here. Anyway, what was I gonna have a chat about? It was something to do with finishing games. Finishing games. Once you do that, they're done. Maybe there's some day in the future where you could revisit stuff. I'm sure that's something that you could do. Something that some people have done. And that's always something that I really enjoy watching. I always enjoy seeing, because there's a value in that as well. There's value, as there is in, you know, many experiences. And tinkering with your own... Oh my god, dude. You guys, I'm never gonna get over it. I'm never gonna get over the fall damage. Tinkering with your own, you know, what you've done and what you've made of a game, and reliving that a little bit over time is always kind of a nice, relaxing thing. I have a friend who always just moves forward with his games. Like, he beats a game and then he deletes it. Like, he just gets rid of it. He moves the fuck on. He's done with that game. He writes a review or whatever and then just done. Never playing that again. Uninstall, puts it in a list on Steam, in a folder on Steam or whatever, whatchamacallit, and it's just finished game, done, nothing left. It doesn't 100% them even, by the way, but I don't think so anyway. I don't know. Maybe he does. Maybe he really does. I don't actually remember. I probably should remember, but it doesn't matter. That's not the point. The point is, some people are the opposite of that, where they literally don't care anymore. They just want to move on. And, you know, that friend is now, you know, he talks to me about not being as interested in games anymore because of, I guess, that, or him saying that, oh, games out there just aren't replayable. They're just not replayable. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that you don't give them the chance to be. But at the same time, if the game doesn't initially make you want to do that, then I don't blame you for not doing that. replaying stuff, for me personally, it comes with time. Like, once it's been a year or 2 or 3 years, I'm absolutely game to replay something. Now, for the channel, I don't think I want to do that. Maybe someday in the far future, then I could revisit stuff. But, and it wouldn't really be that difficult to do either. Because, I mean, pretty much almost everything that I play, or have ever played, I've already played before. Or have been somewhat spoiled on, or have seen a little bit of it. In fact, I think the only game that I'm totally blind on, or totally was blind on, was Dishonored 2 and that kind of stuff. Which is interesting. That is a very interesting arrangement, I guess. It's that franchise. And I do try to not get spoiled on stuff. Like, I very much do try to not be spoiled on anything. Someone's doing a Mass Effect series right now that I'd probably love to watch, but I don't want to have that series spoiled to me because I haven't ever had it been spoiled to me yet. And that's a huge, you know, trilogy of games that's very valuable to play, I guess, from the perspective of a Let's Player. It's a very useful tool to have. Even like Stardew Valley, I've played that to death. You know, all the other games that I've played, I know pretty much. There's probably some other ones that I don't know, like. Obviously, Amnesia the Bunker I didn't know because that came out when I played it. So like, there's always exceptions to that. I'm not saying literally every game I play I know already, but I do play games that I already know, like MGS5, and I beat that game. And it was a while since I last actually beat that game because replaying that game is very difficult. You literally have to wipe your save, your only save, or mess with some sketchy backup third-party thing, or not third-party thing, but some sketchy file management stuff to try and, you know, like back up your save and re-implement it, which actually you could do that. It's actually not even that hard or that scary, to be honest, but it's still something I'd rather not have to deal with, you know what I mean? I didn't even put a corner piece on that corner, or any of the other corners. Oh god. Actually, I don't know if I want them. I don't actually think I want that to begin with. I only wanted that for the text. I guess in that sense, it should only even be on this corner. No, I don't know. God, I don't know, guys. I don't know. It's so difficult. I can't decide. What a problem this is. My axe is gonna break. No, please don't break. Axe, come on. Last a little longer. I believe... Didn't even get the chance to tell it I believed in it. But, yeah. Going out of my way to playing stuff like that... especially stuff that I've already played, and to try and make that enjoyable for you guys, it's a tall order. It's a tall task. Not anyone can do that. I'll be honest. I don't think so anyway. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, the end result is up for you to decide. But okay, I guess we're gonna keep building up. Look at all the stone I wasted rebuilding stuff. God damn it. But yeah, the point is, it takes a bit of effort. Takes a bit of effort. Takes a bit of effort. Takes a bit of I don't know. I guess I can't call myself skilled, but it takes dedication. That you can't deny that. It takes dedication to replay something like that that I might already know, and to try and make it enjoyable for you guys, because doing so, it's literally a commitment. Like, okay, I'm gonna play this game every now and then for, you know, every day or every other day or every few days or whatever it is, until I beat it. And I'm gonna record it, and I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna look at the footage at night a little bit, at least a little bit, and I'm gonna edit it into a video that I'm comfortable uploading. And it's like, okay, yeah, I can upload that. That's a video. I did that. And then, you know, people can see that. I think it's easy to take that kind of thing for granted nowadays. But you really do gotta go out of your way to do that. I know, big surprise. But I think my point is that I've, you know, dedicated a lot of time to this channel, and I think it's just something it's nice to reminisce on, because it's kind of easy to forget how much time I've put into this. I mean, this Minecraft beta series started over a year ago now, and it's still going, and I have no plans to end it, because I don't really think there's a way to do that. I mean, there probably will come a day where I will get bored or something, That's obvious. Like, I can't stop that. There's no doubt about it. But it's not something that I actually see in sight at all. If anything, I'm more likely to drop main modern Minecraft. And I realize, like, with new updates and stuff for that game, it takes like years for them to come out, and it's like I don't want to wait that long. I kind of just can't. You know what I mean? I will say that, you know, making it less frequent as an upload has helped already. Maybe too much. It almost feels too scarce now. I don't know. I'm not 100% happy with how the whole schedule thing turned out necessarily, but it's at least something that I can, I guess, chip away at, and we'll see how it goes in the future. I probably should be willing to make more changes to it than I already am, but I guess that's the building part of the episode. God damn, this is so short. How is that so short? How did I place 500 stone that quickly? Okay, well, come here. No, you're not gonna say no. You're gonna come here. Come here. I'm not done with you. Get over here. There you go. Yeah, it's not easy to exist. Especially not to say the amount of words that I've said, and hopefully most of them have been words of great thought and with great importance behind them. Now, I guess I can't, you know for sure. There's probably a lot of gibberish that I've said as well. But generally speaking, I wonder how many words I have said in the channel's time so far. I wonder how many I really have said. That's a very interesting thing to think about, but I don't know. I mean, it comes naturally to me because I kind of always just talk to myself like this anyway, because I always wanted to do YouTube. Because I always wanted to commentate and stuff. So I just always, I guess I pretended that I was. So I almost feel like I'm still doing that even now. It's just that I'm doing it in a... Shut up here, O'Brien. I don't need your criticism. I have plenty of my own. I'm doing it in a very... I guess, proper way this time, where it's like, yeah, no, that's stuff I'm doing for real. And it's kind of always been that way. Even back in the early videos. I mean, in the early videos, I don't know, I'm not like super proud of how they came out. I think I rewatched some of them and it's like, they're okay, but sometimes I'm a little too on the nose. Sometimes it's like, am I even the same person? It's very weird. It's very strange thing, but it's something that I'm really happy to have the experience of. It's just that, like, man, I just been feeling more and more lately like I'm out of time, you know what I mean? Like, I'm out of that and so goddamn late, and it's like, what can I do? You know what I mean? I almost feel like helpless in a way, where it's like, it's not my channel that I'm worried about or anything. It's not like, I'm not like, this might sound like I'm worried about like growth or something, or like, oh, I missed my chance. That's not what I mean actually at all. I'm talking about an entirely different concept that honestly you'd need hindsight to understand. You need hindsight and a very warped perspective. Which is a weird thing to say. These words aren't meant for the present. These words are meant for the future, and specifically an individual of the future who probably shouldn't be hearing these words. You know what I mean? God, that's a pretty blunt thing to say, but it's literally been a thought in my mind since before I even started the channel. I don't know how to put this. Like, I know what I want to do. I'm well aware of it, and it's actually scary. Again, I don't know if it's fate, maybe reality's, getting back at me and the requests I'm trying to get sent into fate to put in there. But sometimes things just happen, and I don't believe in coincidences. Coincidences. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just can't, because one is fine, right? One coincidence is literally, that's it. It's a coincidence. But when like a million coincidences happen, either I'm just very inspired by things around me, and it's like, okay, well, that makes sense. Of course that it's gonna be like that if, I'm inspired by this in the first place. It's not like it's that far-fetched. It could just be a coincidence, and it in all honesty, it is. I don't actually doubt that. I'm not that delusional, but Starset made a new song recently. It's called Brave New World, and it's just like one little thing, like God, I can't even explain this at all, but I don't need to. I might not need to one day. I don't know. I'm not gonna get into it, but it's like, wow, that's, first of all, an amazing song. I love that song. I forgot what it was like to listen to new music. People I follow have not been making stuff lately, which it's kind of sad, but you know, like, I haven't been learning new songs. I should probably go back and like look at songs that I remember from my childhood and stuff, or that I hear from time to time in various places, and that I should like learn myself, because I do like songs, I do like music. I mean, over a year ago now, just about a year ago now, I made some music for this channel that I want to make more of, and you know, if I just went out and reached out a bit more, I could have stuff that sounds really nice made, honestly. Like, I could. I have those resources at my disposal. I know I'm in over my head, and over my head, you know, like that. I'm in over my head, just like that song, except it's like, I'm well aware of that fact. You know what I mean? I'm not entirely like naive or blind to reality. Like, I'm aware of it. I think it might be easy to not know that, or to take that for granted, but I'm well aware of the ramifications of my desires, and I'm well aware of the dedication that they require. And when it comes to my own channel, the only reason I don't do more is because I don't know how to, because I don't like Googling things myself. That's literally the cause of every single one of my problems. Every single feasible issue with the channel, every problem I have with presentation, every time I try to, I'm like, oh, I kind of want to edit this, but I kind of just don't know how. I mean, usually I just figure out how. Usually I ham-fist my way to edit what I want to be in a video. Not that I do much editing. You know, there's literally none in this video, I'm sure, except for one cut. But even it's not about that specifically. It's just about the fact that it's like, I do need to go out of my way to do that, and it's like, that is something that I guess you can't really Google that. That is something that I am just learning with experience, but it's also experience that I'm not so sure I really need. But it's experience that I kind of want to have. This current channel, I've said this before many times now, I'm gonna be honest, it's probably getting repetitive. But this channel is for the present and the past, and obviously shards of my own intentions are soon within, and I think that they could add some value to it. At the end of the day, everything I do, I believe, adds value in some way, as it goes with creating stuff. And I do think that I am creating stuff, even if it's, you know, obviously, I know there's a million things out there that might be more attention grabbing and that kind of thing, but I don't know. I think there's more to life than that, I guess. I guess I'm a very emotional person. Very much so. I don't know if that comes across in my videos very well. I guess I haven't really had like a heartfelt talk or apology, or not apology. Guys, I'm sorry. Continuous lapse in my judgment. I haven't had an apology. I think I have actually one point apologized. Guys, I'm sorry, I stepped in my own bear trap in Darkwood or something like that. Or I don't know. But I haven't had a heartfelt, I guess, thank you type video situation occur. And it's not that I'm ungrateful. It's more like I can't even grasp what that feels like. I'm kind of like numb preemptively. You know what I mean? It's like, it's hard to explain. I guess it's like you're just kind of going about doing your thing, right? And then you just suddenly get a medal from a random person, just walks up to you and gives you a medal. It's like, oh, what am I supposed to feel about? Okay. Sure, I'm grateful. I mean, I'm happy that you gave me this. I'd rather have this than not. Diamonds! Diamonds! My gratitude has given me diamonds. I've been blessed. My pickaxe broke. Well, looks like it. Looked like my hubris and my sin has caught up with me. Okay. But as I was saying, it's like kind of having someone random just walk up to you and just hand you a medal. It's like, obviously you're happy to have gotten it. You know, it's of value to you. It totally is. Of course it is. It's something someone gave to you. It's a gift. Regardless of whether or not you deserve it or what you're going to use it for, that doesn't matter. It's just something you were given, and that's valuable. You know, everyone knows that, I hope. Hopefully you don't just look at it as like, oh, I'll just sell that. I mean, maybe in the moment you might be like, what am I going to do with this besides just like sell it? But don't do that. Come on. I mean, unless it might have like a tracking device in it or something. I don't know, actually. I'll be honest. I don't know what's in that metal. I don't know who this guy is. This random guy wearing like a fedora and a mask or something. Who knows what this guy even looks like? Be careful out there. You know, I'm not saying to be super blindly naive or anything. Like, but again, you know, the point is, it's like, what am I supposed to really feel about that? It's not necessarily the goal that I have in mind. My goal is not for this channel to blow up in a way. I guess my point of this channel is just I want to honor that which I wanted to do all my life. And this is really the only thing that I think I'm capable of doing anyway. So it's like, I got to do this. Not only is this what I've always wanted to do, but it's also something I have to do in order to do what the me right now wants to do. I think I've said before in a few videos that I guess I feel a little fatigued lately, like I'm almost overworked in a way, which is weird because I don't consider what I do work. But you don't need to. You're still going out of your way and doing things, and especially to be getting nothing out of it, that's exhausting. That is work. That absolutely is. You cannot argue that's work. If anything, it's worse than it because you're not getting anything out of it. Which is even more cause for, you know, taking good rests and taking good care of yourself and stuff. That stuff is important. You can't neglect that. But I have been. But at the same time, I almost feel happy to have the chance to do that. Because I've said this before, I know, but I'm just saying it again. This is a fine place to say it. I've never had the chance to be overworked before. I've never had the chance to be strung too thin or to, you know, be, I guess, fatigued before. That's never happened. Obviously, I've felt tired. I remember I used to stay up all night all the time. I used to have a horrible sleep schedule and do, you know, a lot of... No, I didn't do anything dumb, actually. I don't know, I guess I never really eaten well, but, like, besides that, I don't know, I've always been smart enough to stay out of trouble, and to kind of, was I supposed to break that? Yeah. To do the right thing, in a way. But there's always a cost, there's always some kind of sacrifice. I don't feel like there's such thing as the perfect solution, necessarily. I mean, even right now, by dedicating so much time on my channel, I know I'm neglecting my friends. But at the same time, I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, the importance of what I'm doing is... It's more than just about me, and I'm willing to make that sacrifice. I'm not even doing this for me. I'm doing this for everyone like me. That's the whole point. And I know that kind of mindset sounds insane, actually. I feel like it sounds insane and impossible, or over-exaggerated. But... I don't know. I guess... I never really did know my limits, because I never really tested myself. But now I'm ready, I think, to go out of my way, and if I have to suffer for that, to learn that, and if I have to suffer to learn that, I will, because I can then teach others, and that's priceless. That's what's better than that? Nothing. That's literally the best thing ever. If I could, you know, actually make the impossible possible, which there are people that have done in this regard, that's worth anything to me. So I will happily overwork myself because that's an experience I want to have, for one, and for two, I think I can then use it one day and in the, I guess, in the favor and for the benefit of others. So maybe that they won't have to, or maybe that they'll know a little bit, maybe they'll understand it more if they also have the same intentions as I do. But yeah, I guess that's the gist of it all. I'm enjoying what I do, and I'm gonna keep doing it. But I'm well aware of the amount of time that it takes for what I want to exist. I'm also well aware of the fact that it highly likely won't, and that I have a long way to go, and that it wasn't supposed to break the ceiling. God, oh motherfucker, and that I'm aware. All right, I'm aware. I'm not able to formulate the words super good right now, but I'm well aware, and that does involve all the suffering that comes with that. But it's something that I want to do for others, I guess. I refuse to succumb to the crushing fate that is reality, I guess. I will always strive to do the impossible, I guess. That's a lot of nothingness. That's a lot of words that really don't mean anything. And I guess that's true. I'm also well aware of that. That's true. Those are words that have no meaning. They carry no weight. What do they even mean? I couldn't tell you. That's just something you won't know without hindsight, I guess. And the hindsight of something I'm completely unaware of in the moment. Even with all that I would desire to do, it's entirely unknown to me, like, what that consists of, which really just makes me sound like I'm rambling about absolutely nothing. And I'll be honest, right now my eyes aren't even focused, so I probably am just rambling about absolutely nothing. But I do think there are some, nuggets of truth in there somewhere about, I don't know, I guess what I consider to be impossible. Okay, here, I actually have what I want to say now. Clear your mind. This is what I mean. For me, I've always looked up to others. I've always looked up to what others have done and what they can do and what they do for others as themselves. And I've always thought, that's just other people. That's just how they are. I think I've even said this before, I'll be honest, but that's how it is, I guess. That's how it is, I guess. But I've seen what others do for not only myself, but others. And it's like, why? Okay, they do this, right? That's what they do. That's what they are. They are this beacon of light for other people. They are this beacon of light for other people. I don't know if that came across the mic well. They are this beacon of light for other people. They can make other people happy, and they can do so doing what they enjoy. Even if it's hard and even if it takes a lot of work, they're living their best life. And it's like, that's just them. That's just what they're doing. That's exactly what that person is. There's nothing more to it. It's nothing more complicated than that. But then I thought about it one day and I was like, wait a minute. They're also just a normal person that ended up in that position one day through, I don't know what they went through, and I don't want to know, I'll be honest. But they went through their life leading up to that moment and to that position, and it's like, shit, wait, I'm a normal person. Wait, what if I did that? What if I did that? Is that possible? Is that something I can do? Wait, well, like, why isn't it possible though? Why could I not do that? I guess you could think about it as like, well, maybe you don't have the heart for it, or you're just not prepared. You're not brave enough for it, or you're not talented enough, or you're not, I don't know. You're just your mindset isn't right. Like you just have some ulterior motive or something. Like those are reasons why you wouldn't be able to fit into that role. Why you wouldn't be able to do that, because you don't even want to in the first place. But like, I want to though. Like I actually do want to though. I don't know how I can convey that to anybody besides, oh, I know, dedicating a lot of time to something, like my channel. Like over the year I've spent every day thinking and working and recording and talking and thinking, and I know that doesn't sound like much. There's people out there who do a lot of videos and they do a lot of stuff like this as well. There's a ton of content creators out there. There's more than I can imagine. There's so many. Not everyone makes it, but it's like the chance to make it starts with this. So let me at least do this. You know what I mean? And then whatever happens after that happens. But I'm not going to stop until I make something of it. Because that's all you can really do. I'm not saying everyone deserves success or that everyone will get it. The reality is that you likely won't, that I likely won't, and that everything that you want and everything you hope will never come to be, and shit sucks. Like I said last video, shit sucks. But you know, we've all seen the million stories where it's like, oh, if you just keep trying, if you just keep believing, if you keep desiring it, then one day you'll get it. One day you'll break the mold, and one day you'll get lucky, or one day you'll this or that. And it's all very hopeful, you know. It's all very hopeful, and it's all very entertaining and important, you know. But at the end of the day, it's not your life, and the only thing you can do for your life is to take those steps, however small they may be. However small they may be to me now or to others, and however small they may end up being in the future. You know, because I look back at my channel and all my uploads, it's like I've done a lot, but I look at it, I scroll through it, and it's like, that's not that much. This is just a bunch of thumbnails. It's really easy to look at things that way. Also, the grass is growing wonderfully, in case you're wondering. And I guess that's the cruel, twisted part of it all, that it's a daily grind, you know, people call it that. And it's not grind, well, it is grinding. It is grinding monetarily, I will say, because I've made nothing out of this. And it is, but it's even more grinding mentally. To an undescribable level. Now, it's not like it requires physical exertion or anything like that, but there's more to it than that. There's more to work than that. But I also, at the same time, have immense respect for people who go through both, because they do go through both. They have the mental strain of doing the work, and they also have physical exertion of doing work, and it's like that. I can't even begin to fathom that. Like, that is now that's worthy of praise. But anyway, I'm just going to end this episode of Minecraft here because, well, we're about done anyway. I got more stone for next time, and we built up the building a bit more, and it's going to end up being too long otherwise. So we're just going to end it here. I should probably, you know, look at it if I'm going to end it. But yeah, I'm enjoying what I do. It's hard. It's probably not good for my mind or my mental health or anything, but at the same time, I feel like that's what these Minecraft beta videos are anymore for me is it's kind of always been what Minecraft was to some degree, but it's a great opportunity for me to just kind of think out loud about what I'm doing in a way that I hope can be valuable one day. But at the end of the day, it's just another chapter in a long, long book. I guess you could put it that way. But until next time, you know I always come back, and while I have been snippy, you know I'll see you around. I really gotta stop doing the outro before the outro, but I guess the moral of the story at the end of everything is the only thing you can do is have hope and to just keep working hard and trying every day, because that's the only... If you just stop, things will remain as they are. They will never get better if you stop. You need to always be going. That's the most important thing. No matter how hard it is. And you can use all the time in between to rest. Like a responsible adult. Something like that.